been around 42,000 meals lovingly prepared. I've given over 250 talks. Yes, applaud those volunteers and cooks. 42,000. Now, I've underestimated that too, so could be more. 250 talks or thereabouts. And I know, and come to know, sorry, I'm going to say around 400 people, but it could be more. 400 amazing guests and volunteers. I'm sure that number could be more. Thank you, Darren. That's a lot to miss. And as I said last week, leaving this soup kitchen community is a hard thing for me to do. But I feel a little bit better knowing that I will see some of you up at Salvo's during the week. Salvo's is where I work 3 days a week with Malcolm Smith and Wendy Lewis, who's here this evening, which is rather nice. And we run meals for people in our community, and I see lots of you guys there, which is really awesome, and I hope I keep seeing you there because I love it that I get to work in a space where I can help people get through the day doing whatever they're doing. Soup Kitchen started back in 2009. I was sitting in church one day here at St Matthew's, and I'd only been here for a few weeks after being at St Faith's for many years. And this girl stood up and announced that she would like to start a soup kitchen. My ears went up. It was like God had brought me to St Matt's just to hear that announcement. Emma Stevenson was the girl who kicked it all off. She organised a meeting for people to come and see if they would like to get involved running a soup kitchen. And I was there, and that was the beginning of this amazing journey. We started with only about 15 guests, and I think some of them, one or two of them might be here. Louise, I think you were. Were you one of our first guests?
I think it was second.
Second. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad. So only 15 to 20 guests, and we felt confident that numbers would grow. And at the beginning we had teams of volunteers who would come one Monday a month. We realised after a little while that it would be better for some people to come every Monday night. So when Emma got married and moved out of Sydney, I got to be one of those people who came to Soup Kitchen every Monday night. So as hoped, the numbers grew and the volunteer team grew as well. By about 2017, I think it was, our numbers had grown to about 50 to 60 guests. When COVID hit, as things changed for the world, of course they changed for Soup Kitchen too. As I think back on that time, I'm just blown away that we missed only one Monday night serving meals. We worked out a way to keep providing meals. Some of you may have been here with us through COVID. I'm sure it's more than one or two of you. As well as COVID hitting us, renovations had begun here at church. That was like a construction site out there, so we had no access to cooking facilities for a while. The Novotel Hotel, or whatever it's called now, Manly Pacific, Travelodge, whatever it is, allowed us to cook meals in their kitchen as they clearly were not using it. The Triple C Church loaned us a small van that we were going to be able to serve meals out of. The incredible Vivian and Larry, oh there he is over there. The incredible Vivian and Larry, get this, would go down to Oxford Falls every Monday afternoon to pick up this van, drive it up here, drive to the back of the hotel. We put the meals in the back of the van, and then they'd drive the van round here to Darley Road. We served our takeaway meals out of the van for as many months as lockdown was in place. Larry, What a job you did there. That was just amazing. As I think back on that, I thought, did we really? Is that really what we did? Yes? Have you got your hand up? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you had your hand up. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, that's right, him. Oh, that's okay. Yes. Yeah, definitely God was on our side, as he usually is, and managed to make all of that happen. It was just amazing. And as well as being able to serve you guys meals and say hello to you and catch up and see how you're going. People who, and weren't many people around the place, but people around the place were also blown away at how we were managing to keep going with our service of meals to people. They were crazy times, but we did what we could do to keep in touch with everyone. When the world got back to the new normal, we were opened back up to serving here in the function room. But a sadness for us was that there were many of our pre-COVID guests that never returned. I never saw them again. And there are faces that are very clear in my mind, in my head, and I haven't seen them since before COVID. Some of you will remember the wonderful Rosemary and friends who set up for our clothing nights once a month. What a treat that was. Things changed a little bit there in that space. We transitioned to visits to the Anglicare shop, which was great. And we now have vouchers that we can give out to spend at the Anglicare shop, which is the easier option for us all, as we realised. In 2019, or around about that time, we met up with a Dr. Daniel Noah. He spoke to Andrew and me about setting up a free medical service for our guests. He seemed very nice and genuine, but I thought there must be a catch of some kind. I can be a little bit sceptical at times. Free medical care, really? But yes, Dr. Noor had equipped a van at his own and other doctor mates' expense with all the medical equipment he could fit in there to deliver free medical assessments and treatments, and he drove it here every Monday night. And I can tell you that he quite literally saved people's lives. It was no surprise when he went on to be awarded the Young Australian of the Year in 2022, our Dr. Noor. So much has been going on in this place that I can honestly say that every night I've come here, I've been surprised by something I did not know that was going to happen, or someone just coming in to bless us with their generosity. We have randomly had people drop off bags of food for everyone from Harris Farm. We've had people come in with amazing warm coats to give to us during winter. People knit rugs and beanies for people. It is amazing how this ministry has has had things provided for it just through the generosity of people around the place wanting to do great things. We've been enjoying the fabulous Christmas in July event for our Christmas dinner we celebrate each year, which is catered by our Senior Minister Bruce and attended by our local MPs. They've been a great hit. Now I know